Joining me now to talk more about it, national politics reporter for The Hill, Julia Manchester. Always good to see you. I like the glasses. Got the memo today. So I've heard this described, Julia, in a couple of ways. I mean, one, I talked to an attorney and they said it was a good deal for Hunter Biden and his attorneys to reach this agreement. Others have said this was a deal with the devil. There's a lot of reaction, legally speaking. What's been the political reaction so far on both sides?
Yeah, so the political reaction on the Republican side is to attack Hunter Biden and attack President Biden by extension, essentially tying the two together. Republicans say, and they're pointing out, that this case with Hunter Biden is sort of happening at the same time as many of Trump's legal cases. Obviously, yesterday morning, before the Hunter Biden news broke, we saw that a trial date was set for Trump's classified documents case on August 14th. So they're happening at the same time, and Republicans are saying, look, the Justice Department has handled the Hunter Biden case with kid gloves, and that they're saying that this is a sweetheart deal with the Department of Justice. You've seen Ron DeSantis literally fundraising off of this, and President Trump, talking about this quite a bit on Truth Social. So expect Republicans to continue that narrative of saying this is a double standard. Now, on the Democratic side, I think they're pointing to a lot of legal experts who have said, look, especially with this gun-related incident and the plea deal there, that's a little abnormal, and they would say that maybe he's being treated more harshly than other people involved in these types of scenarios would. But the president staying mostly quiet on this, but standing by his son, saying that he loves him yesterday, releasing a statement through his spokesperson saying that, and that he would have no further comment. But, remember, this comes after President Biden featured Hunter Biden very much in a public way earlier this year when he went on a very public trip to Ireland. So clearly, different types of maneuvering on both sides of this issue.
So you've got the criticism of a two-tiered system here, and there's a lot of loud cries from Republicans. But how are they responding to the fact that this was launched under the Trump administration, the investigation to begin with, starting with Bill Barr?
Well, that seems to be a piece of information Republicans are not really, mentioning when they criticize, the plea deal and how it was handled. They point to the here and now, saying this is what they came to under Biden's Justice Department right now. So, that's their defense when it comes to that. But I think the Bill Barr point is very important because we've seen some Biden allies, some Democratic allies point that out. So, it's interesting to see how that's been handled in the media as well.
And then the other question is what happens with any other further investigations into foreign business dealings involving Hunter Biden? Does it end with this plea deal? What are you hearing?
Well, we're hearing that on Capitol Hill, Republicans are still vowing to continue to investigate, and they're not going to let this go. What's fascinating is that this is all happening, like I said before, during a 2020 presidential election. So you're hearing Republicans on Capitol Hill talk about this. You're hearing them on the trail talk about this. So it's unclear how it will impact Biden.
Yeah, and if voters are talking about it now, and will they be talking about it come 2024 when they head to the polls? We'll leave it there for now. Julia Manchester, as always, good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.